All right. Okay. Let's try this again. Apparently, I just did this whole dang thing without my mic working. So let's try this again. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. I apologize for being gone for the last week, week and a half. Did go camping with the family. And while just prior to going camping with the family, the Discord community decided that we needed to have a multiplayer server. So I have been super sucked into doing the multiplayer server. I do mean sucked in. I have been enjoying it. It's been a blast to be able to play this game with a bunch of people who are sharing the same interest as me. I'm having a friend come and visit. Hi, kitties. Hi, kitties. So it's been a blast. So one of the things I was going to do is quickly give you a tour of my house, the hub, and just kind of explain what's been going on for the last like week and a half that I've been missing. This is basically a side quest to the normal episodes. So what I've done is with this, I've also come up with some new inspiration that I'm going to bring into my solo player world. I have decided I love my house that I built in my solo player world. I do enjoy it. I love it very much. But once I started putting it and decorating it and everything like that, I realized it was really convoluted. Not exactly great. I love it, but it's not really conducive to decorating. It just is awkward. It's got a lot of funky, stupid rooms. So what I'm gonna end up doing is probably tearing it down and rebuilding it using same materials. I will use 99.9% of the same materials, but I am going to build it very similar to this house. I'm finding that I do like the modern house style. I like the fantasy house style too, but I usually use that style when I'm playing on medieval Minecraft or like a more medieval rustic sort of mod pack. I tend to like those. Now you'll notice I do use the rustic look, but certain elements do carry over later on throughout my builds. But my house is full on modern. I'm loving the layout. I love how it turned out. I'm really happy with how it looks. So without further ado, I will give you the welcome to my house. I'm going to come over here so you can get the full picture. All right, so here is the start of the house. You've got my personal waystone here, so people can come and visit. It is a global waystone, which means they can come and visit. Everybody can come and visit. I've got my flare lantern on, so that way I don't have to set down a million torches. I just set a couple of lanterns here and there, and they add invisible lanterns. So there's invisible lanterns throughout the island. I am building on an island. I have a very extensive, just to give you a general idea, I have a very extensive build. We have all this over here we have yet to give you a tour of. I'm not going to be able to give you a tour, unfortunately, of these houses over here, or any of the other houses that are outside of the hub. So without further ado, we will come in. We've got our entryway here we got creative chests. We got the obligatory dump chest of things where I don't know where to put it quite yet, or I've just basically gotten into the house and haven't organized anything yet. I've got my certificates for completing some of the quests, my aquarium certificate and my orchard certificate. I got my sugar gliders here. One of them's my daughter's. And then we've got our eating area. And we've got our very large, very massive kitchen. We have the Farmer's Delight and Respite stuff. Got the cooking for blockheads. I'm a huge fan of cooking for blockheads. This was kind of a weird thing to do. And then I wish, handcrafted, I really wish that these cabinets had storage. They do not. It's kind of sad. They're so pretty and aesthetically pleasing. I really wish there was a version of these that had storage. These have storage, but these don't. And it kind of is sad and disappointing because I really love the look of these. I would love to be able to use these like here, but I have this one here storing all my excess stuff. I really wish those had storage. So then we got the bathroom over here, just tucked into the corner. Got some blinds so people can't see. You got some privacy. Other than that, yeah, there's the bathroom. I'm using the Japanese style doors, but I use the Create in the front of the house. I really, again, those are the soji doors, the dark oak soji doors, and above it is the paper wall. Really makes it look like it's a full-size Create. I've got my cinnamon plants. I got my jacuzzi. I did read on the Google that if you use soul sand, you get the bubbles, but I also like how the campfires look, so you get both steam and bubbles effect. It's kind of butt ugly when you look at it from here. I wish there was a way you could make the bottom look nice. Like the bubbles and stuff went through things like trapdoors or glass or something where I could give it like a solid bottom without, like I could put like these kind of trapdoors. So like this, the diving board is made out of a trapdoor using the framed blocks. Like I could put the white framed blocks at the bottom and still get the bubble effect and the smoke effect. I'd get the smoke effect, but not the bubbles. Got my pool floaty in the pool. Let me come over here. I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna go to the other side here. We got our little knick-knack corner. Got my plants, seeds. These are all filled with enchanting books. Kind of nice. Just a handy note, the Macaw's furniture, these actually do add points towards enchanting. So you can fill your entire enchanting room with these and their storage. Pretty friggin' sweet. And they don't break down to books. They don't break down to books when you break them. They just break down to the shelves. Got my trophies over there. We have our crafting room with massive storage, drawers, all kinds of storage. I have drawers and then I have like barrels. The reason I have the barrels is for like, not everything fits in a drawer. Sometimes you just need that one-off item to go somewhere. So, I don't know, my crafting station's on the side. Unfortunately, my vendor is in the wall. Some decorative over here. I've got a auto crafter for smelting. I really honestly don't care if I get the XP points for crafting. We have other ways of getting XP. Again, another little type of, got some mob catchers over here with Perry the platypus, a fox, a jerboa, frog, a rain frog. Got some other stuff in here, just random decorations. Upstairs we have the doggos. The doggos, well, they got their chicken stuffy. They got a bed. You can't see it over here. Come on. He's got a red collar. He's got a black collar. They got a bed based on their colors. We got the kitchen, or not the kitchen. Blech. Got the living room over here. I unfortunately have not gotten a TV from the Wandering Trader yet, which is why there is nothing on this shelf. There will be a TV there once I get one. Again, my soji doors. Got your little balcony out here. I'll get over there in a second. Close those. Paper walls to divide it. Kind of creates the room. I really like how these turned out. Kind of finished everything off. We got the bedroom over here. We've got the Enderman plushie, which I bought. Just again, more storage. My plushie collection. Music disc collection. I got some plushies strewn around. I got some stuff for my kiddo. She's got a little desk. Then you got your closet. We got more backpacks across the top. And then you got, you know, your storage. The hats, weapons, gear, present. I've been finding a ton of backpacks in dungeons. So one of the things I've basically done is I've started putting them around as decor. But like I said, over here's the crafting room. We have a no more trader, no more wanderer. That is, I have a no solicitation sign up, so that means within a 6 chunk being one of these, when you highlight it if you're on Xaero's map, it's a 16 by 16 space. So it's a 6 by 6, so 6, 3 wide, you know, again, it pretty much covers, I think, up to like the 6 chunk radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they kind of like just start to show up on the edges and the fringe, like right over here. They tend to show up like right in this edge over here. But they typically leave me alone, the Wandering Trader. They are, however, I can do the opposite. There is a trader carpet over here, so they will come to the village if I need to get the trader. Got my berry bushes here. Trapdoors to keep myself from stepping on them and getting poked. Got the tent with like a little campsite area around the lake over here. Over here we do have the start of my create factory. Give me 1 minute. Give me your backpack. Give me, dang it. So this will be the build for the create factory. So basically this section here is probably going to be a 2-story section. This section over here will be a 1-story section. Not exactly sure how big a story is going to be. It's going to be much bigger than, it's probably going to be a story and a half. So this side will probably be 3 stories tall. So if I assume a house story, then it'll be that. All right, so then over here we got the bee barn. I don't want to call it a bee dome because it's not a bee dome. It is, yes, this design, in case you've ever seen Mystical Sausage, it is a 100% copy of Mystical Sausages. I've done a very slight modifications to it. My difference is I put in double doors, and it's about a chunk, so it's about 16 by 16 wide, so it's a little bigger. Much bigger than what he originally put together. It's about, and it's taller, I think, than what he did. By very little, but it's all made with glass. I've got my tree going in here. I've got my beehives. I've got my little hummingbird thing to keep the hummingbirds happy and content in here. You can't really see him, but you can hear him. I have a blue jay in here. So it's actually a bee and bird zone. I've just been putting things in here that I kind of want to keep. We've got some iridescent bulbs in here to kind of light it up. But like I said, it's bee and bird dome. Anything that's going to deal with flowers or small little guys, I could put a sugar glider in there and he'd climb on the trees and walk around. I got my apple trees that I need to chop down and get some more apples, but I'm not struggling for apples right now, so I'm pretty good. I've got my windmill. So this is the create mod windmill. It's the spinny part. So, but the actual tower itself, I will have to put a link in the description. See if I can find it. It is another person's tower design. Again, with some very slight modifications. But one thing I did notice is when he was doing his windmill, when he built his in the create mod tutorial, he left like this block open for the shaft. But I found out that you can actually, when you encase the shaft, the andesite shaft for the spinning parts of the windmill, you can put ladders on it. So I didn't have to build extra holes. So I've got my windmills turning over there. This is a vertical gearbox, so it goes from horizontal and then it goes vertical. So then all of this that I'm walking on right now or climbing down are all vertical spinning. So then you come down here and tucked around the back is the rest of it. And so I take this from a vertical to a horizontal. So basically, there's going to be a tunnel here that's going to lead to the factory. So it's basically, the factory is dead set that way. If you look, it's pretty much going to be right out this section here and come right over here to this section. How it's all gonna work, I have no idea yet. I've never really used the Create mod before. It's kind of one of those things where it's like I'm learning as I'm doing. I've been watching a lot of tutorials on how to do it. So I'm gonna screw it up. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but I love the spinning action of this. I built this first because I just love the aesthetic of that. As you notice, I changed the theme a little bit. So we went from super modern house to the stripped wood with the dark oak, the stripped oak with dark oak, got the stripped oak with dark oak, and then the modern bits. And you'll notice stripped oak, oak, and dark oak throughout the farm area because of the rustic. I like the rustic look, so I wanted to kind of keep that look going. I've got my lake with my little beach. I've got my tackle box. Underneath here, this table, there is my chunk loader. I have the diamond chunk loader, which means it will load a 7x7 square. So if this is chunk 1, it's 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3. So it pretty much, it goes from right in front of the house. So the waystone's not included. So basically right in front of the house, all the way, right? Yep, all the way to the end of the farm. So it covers pretty much like this entire area. The whole farm, my whole island, it covers my whole island with the 7x7. I only need one chunk loader now in order to have my entire area covered, which is pretty sweet. I was originally thinking I was going to need more than one. So over here we've got the crop lots. It's built as this, basically this set here. This is going to be for my auto farmer for the create mod. Again, still need to figure out how I'm going to do all this stuff, but I'll figure it out. I'll somehow figure it out. Got my water. Huge fan. Pardon me. Huge fan of the mango roots as a way to keep you from stepping inside the water and things from going in the water. Huge fan. Mojang, that was like one of the best ideas you ever came up with. It looks great. It looks aesthetically pretty. And it also prevents me from falling in water without having to build trapdoors and all this other stuff and hoo-ha. So I've got a lot of stuff going on here. I got to finish this area. I got my standard, Minecraft, wheat, beets, potatoes, carrots. Over there is a lot of Farmer's Delight. I got tomatoes, cucumbers, cabbage, and corn. I got my cocoa going here. I got my eggplants, my onions. And then I got my salmon berries over here. Over here we've got a little tiny converter station. So we got storage for crops. Got over here, got converting. This will convert to, I can convert seeds into bone meal. So the goal is that when I get the auto farmers, I am going to put hoppers and piping and be able to hopefully pipe things into this chest. I'm not sure how it's going to work quite yet. Not 100% sure. It'll be a work in progress. Over here is the barn. Ooh, pardon me. So over here we've got the barn. This is my elephant. He's got a bee outfit on. Apparently my stepping is not working. So we got the elephant. He's wearing a yellow carpet. He's got some chests on him. We got my donkey. His name is Rats. Yes, there's supposed to be a pun in there. His name is Rats. As in a rat's donkey. You all know the other word for donkey. If you don't, well, I apologize if you don't know. But it's a joke. All the grown-ups in the world will get it. Smokey, because this guy needs a name in order to stick around. So he has a name. Then we got the chicken coop, which the chickens are producing a crap load of eggs. I just harvested this, like, I don't even know, freaking I want to say like 10, 15 minutes ago, I checked all these nests and there was a ton of eggs gone. Got some sheeps, got some cows. I got some piggies. I need to put some roofs over this or do something. I'm thinking I might duplicate that look. But I'm not sure. I mean, they're just kind of vibing. So that would be my island. That would be the farm, the factory. Got my tent over there, fully maxed out. There's not a whole heckin' lot going on over here right now. Like I said, working on the factory. So let's go take a quick trip using our warp stone. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I do that, I forgot to show you all my cool stuff. So, as you can see, I got ears. And then I got cat slippers and a backpack and a little, you know, soda and, oh my god, I'm pronouncing it wrong. So, what we got going on is we got the cat ears. We've got some night vision goggles. We've got a necklace that has a chance to damage the attacker. Backpack is now at gold level. Lots of stuff going on in there. Got the I'll show you the upgrades here in a second. My crafting table on a stick. Golden hook gives me experience. Fire gauntlet lights things on fire. And my cat slippers, so that way the creepers avoid me. They don't go boom. As you can see, we got some really good diamond armor, which if I ever get netherite ingots, I'll probably upgrade to netherite. But unfortunately, we also found a way to grind netherite armor using one of the dungeons that we found. So I might not need it. I might just upgrade to the netherite armor. So let's take the waystone to Riverside. Wait, so welcome to Riverside. This is the hub. So you spawn is about 200, yeah, spawn is over here on this little island. So spawn is about 200 away, 200 kilometers, blocks, whatever. Pretty far away, but so if you hoof it this way over to Riverside, there is actually a waystone over at spawn. You can take a waystone over here to Riverside. We have our community center here. Inside the community center is the goddess statues. We have the horned goddess statue, which she will take away heart containers and make essences. The actual goddess statue will give you heart containers or essences. You only get 20. As you can see by my heart levels, I've maxed out my heart containers. Can't trade anymore with the goddess statues. Whoops. Down here is our community crafting station. As you can see, we have a lot of netherite down here already because we've been grinding it so much. We have our hat storage in here, and other miscellaneous items get stored in here. We've tried to organize things as best we could over here. You know, we got just, cleaned it up a little bit. It was a little messy, but, that's because we were throwing stuff everywhere. Here is our collections for the exhibits. These will be moving to the museum, which I will show you here in a little bit. So we got that. We've got Az's house over here, Snarkifice. Got the little wood shop over here. We got some tents over here for some new players or people who are in the process of moving out. So like they're moving out. Kazor's tent, he's moving out. Got Lynn's house. People got some trees planted. It's a lot of stuff going on over here. We got mushrooms growing because somebody planted a large tree and we got podzol, so we got mushrooms growing. Got avocados growing over here. Got some rice. I didn't show you these guys at my house, but yes, it's very similar kind of essence. Got some Malays over here hiding out because they're hard to find sometime. Some animals. Yeah, our community kitchen. We got Leaf's house over there. Salamancer's house over there. We got some preemptive tents. So here, if you were to join the server and you didn't have a tent yet, you could come over here and have a house. We got 3 little mini crops over there. We got a clay and charcoal factory over there. That's Salamancer's doing over there. Unfortunately, his little farm is having issues right now. Way to put a fence around this. We ended up with a lot of drowning golems. Golems. We got our mob grinder over here. We've got skeletons and regular skeletons and regular zombies over here. We have villager houses like crazy. We have 1 random iron golem that looks like a beefcake villager. We have the cafe. So the cafe has all the customer villagers. We've been putting them in here. The McDonald's guys are in here. Or sorry, not McDonald's. Fast food workers. I can't say McDonald's. Bad. Even though that sounds really tasty right now. I hate McDonald's right now. I haven't eaten that in so long. I got rooms. Yeah, bedrooms over here. Oh, we have a villager without a job. You know what that means? He needs a job. So, we'll have to figure out how to get him a job. Underneath the cafe, also, there is a small basement with a farm area. And over here is the project I am currently working on. This is the museum. So we are going to have a desert zone, a forest, enchanted forest zone. So it's going to be like a nighttime forest zone. And we're going to have a swamp over here. So it'll be things like fishies, catfish, all that stuff. And then below it, we're going to have water under here, deep sea ocean down here, water, obviously, probably tropical ocean over here, regular river type fishies and stuff over here. So what we'll end up doing is this will be encased in glass, and then it'll be, you know, done. And then in this section here, which unfortunately I am stuck finishing right now, I haven't gotten a chance to get very far. This will be where the exhibit pieces are going to go. So the chest for the fish, the saplings, the stone, or the ores, and the heck are those things called? The flowers. So when you do your quests, you've got the orchard, aquarium, flowers. We're going to try and get and then the museum. So these 4 will be actually in chests. Animal watching, we're going to try and get some of the passive. It'll be the passive mobs. We're going to try and get a little of everybody in here, but it's going to be really difficult with things like the mantis shrimp, which is considered a more aggressive mob. Because if I put him in here in the water, he's going to attack the fish. But if I put him in here and I put him like inside a little glass box, he won't attack the fish, but you might not be able to get close enough to spot him. So it's kind of we're not sure exactly what mobs are going to 100% go in here. But like I know for a fact, I'm going to put the rain frog, the jerboa, the roadrunner, those guys over here. Won't be putting in the rattlesnake. I won't be putting in, like I'll probably put the kangaroo in. You know, the maned wolf. You know, the things that, crap. The things that won't attack other things is basically what's going to go inside this area. So, other than that, you know, we've got a couple people who live outside of town too. We've got a lot of stuff going on. But again, oof. I mean, bring this back up. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part. I'm going to come over here so you can not see letters and numbers through my face. So thank you. I'm going to try and work on my actual skin here That's gonna be one of my projects, I think, after vacation. Will be to work on my skin. I would love to be able to fix my hair and my eyes. Love the outfit, but I need to fix the hair and the eyes. I have green/hazel eyes and dark brown hair with streaks of, you can kind of see it on camera, very large, thick streaks of silver. You know, I am older, so, but that's okay. Age is just a number. So, other than that, I'd like to get myself to look like me. But thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part. Awesome. See you later. Have a glad time. You know, if you do, the Discord information is listed in the modpack link. You can go and join the server. Obviously, the rules are pretty simple. Be respectful. Let me actually bring you over to them really quick. There's a lot of global. So the rules are very simple. Welcome to the community server. This is a, you know, we see the rules on the Discord. Be respectful of others and have fun with the mod pack. If there are any questions or problems, reach out on the Discord. So visit Riverside, our community village. All are welcome. So the rules are pretty simple. Don't go messing with other people's stuff. You know, obviously. You know, ask before you do stuff. Like specifically ask before you do, like, you know, don't go up to somebody and be like, hey, can I take some of this? You know, ask first. Be respectful of everybody. I need to have something a little bit more filling than a fruit sandwich. But if you do want to join, you all are welcome. Other than that, thank you so much. And this is what we've been up to. So thank you for joining for the episode side quest. I want to call it, let's call it side quest episode, because it is not really what the it's not part of the main episodic adventure in my solo player game, but it is definitely been what I've been up to. And again, thank you for watching. Bye bye.